Each nerve, common fibula and tibial nerve, give cutaneous branches in the popliteal fossa. They are called medial cutaneous sural nerve and lateral cutaneous sural nerve. This will be medial, and from here should start lateral. Yeah, so like this approximately. And they connect with each other at this level in the calf. And then form the sural nerve. From this level, we will have sural nerve. It innervates the skin of the posterolateral surface of the calf, and then continues along the lateral border of the foot and small toe. Yeah, so all this sural nerve, yeah, runs behind the lateral malleolus. This is cutaneous nerve. Then tibial nerve runs through the cruropopliteal canal. How it innervates, what it innervates, you will read by yourself, but the idea that it innervates whatever in the posterior compartment, starting from the popliteal muscle deeply over there, and then superficial here, triceps sura, yeah, and deep muscle, which are three muscles posteriorly. It is flexor hallucis longus, flexor digitorum, and tibialis posterior. Yes, you should revise them and to know where they are located. And from the cruropopliteal canal, this nerve, together with the posterior tibial artery, runs medial to the tendon, calcaneal tendon over here. You can see vessels and tibial nerve, and then run behind the medial malleolus, yeah, so on the plantar surface where it gives the medial and lateral plantar nerves. This you will read by yourself what they innervate, but in general their distribution is the same like we have for median and ulnar in the palm. So this is tibial. Then we have peroneal nerve, common peroneal. It runs to the neck of the fibula, and here we have canal, superior humeral, fibular peroneal canal between the peroneus longus muscle and neck of the fibula. So, and this nerve divides in this canal into two branches, superficial and deep peroneal nerve. Superficial will be nerve for the lateral group of muscles, means peroneus longus, and under it peroneus brevis. And then this superficial will give this branches, okay, it doesn't want, okay, so, okay, branches to the skin, actually. Most of skin of the dorsum of foot will be innervated from the superficial peroneal nerve. I don't think that we have it here, so it was here, yeah, and then they cut it, and the rest should be over here. So, fibular muscles and then skin, most of skin of the dorsum. You will read what it means. So then, deep peroneal nerve runs through the intermuscular septum between the lateral group of muscle and anterior tibialis anterior, extensor digitorum, extensor hallucis. So all these muscles are innervated by the deep peroneal nerve. We find it together with the anterior tibial artery, so over here. Let me see where it is. This. See? All together, yeah? So here we see the nerve, actually more superficially, this not very thick one, this white, yeah? And vessels over here, yeah? So first they run between these two muscles, then between the tibialis anterior and extensor hallucis longus. This way, together with the dorsal artery of foot, they run on the dorsal surface of foot. Here we have also muscle which is extensor digitorum and hallucis brevis, innervated by this deep nerve. And finally, it gives small cutaneous branch for the skin between the first and the second toe. Yeah, only this area. Yeah, all the rest, with exception of medial and lateral border, is innervated from the superficial peroneal. Lateral innervates by the sural here, medial by the saphenous nerve from the lumbar plexus. So the rest you should study.